Alright, my silly ass forgot to record 2 of the entire video. I forgot to record the entire video twice. So you can laugh at my happy ass, but... whatever. So I'm just gonna go over it a 3rd time, because guess what? I have patience and I love you guys. So, be lucky you have that. So, first off, we got the red shotgun. Not exactly practical, but sure as hell is pretty damn cool. Basically, shoot it out, punch it with your feedbacker, or you can punch it out with your knuckle blaster, which basically makes it function as a buzzsaw. If I didn't suck balls with the game. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, basically just makes it function as another buzzsaw. Not exactly too good. Not great. But not bad. Still like it a bit. Now, the next one, though, is my most favorite, because it enforces a new conduction buff, to which conduction is extremely good. I'm gonna get all these schisms here. Watch this. Right? Yeah. That's basically this gun in a nutshell. You basically stab them with a corded magnet, spray them with nails, and they all explode. Very, very great crowd control weapon. However, you have to be really close for it to work. If you get too far, then it breaks. So there's that. Conduction also got a very big buff in general. Basically, if you stab an enemy with a nail and shoot them with the... and then shoot them with a magnet, then... Okay, I think we need multiple magnets for that to work, but... Hold up. We just... There we go. Okay, so yeah, you need to have multiple magnets in the enemies for it to work, but as long as you have 2 magnets and some enemies in a railgun charge, you can basically nuke an entire crowd. In fact, it's so powerful, in fact, that it can kill an entire horde of Cerberus. I'm not even joking. I'm actually not even joking. Yeah, this shit is broken. That was 21 Cerberus. 21 Cerberus, people. You do not know how crazy that is. Well, you do now, but you probably didn't know before. That crap's insane because it can hit multiple times. Hakita might patch that. Hakita might make it so that it can only hit 1 or thrice. But that crap is just overpowered. The red rocket launcher basically just sprays oil over the place. Shoot the oil, set on fire. Very simple, not very effective. Unless you just want to set the enemy on fire for whatever reason, for like chip damage or whatever. Doesn't set them on fire for that long, but it's alright. Also makes your slide speed faster when you slide through it. But I wouldn't really waste my oil on that, unless you're gonna set the oil on fire afterwards. It's at least good for clearing out fodder. Like that. You're gonna also oil up enemies that normally can't be oiled up. Like this guy. Yeah, you normally can't set source machines on fire. So there's that. Get rid of him. And that's basically it for the red weapons. It's also a new alternative variant that got added, which is the alt shotgun. It's not exactly that good, and I'll kind of show you why. So basically what it does is, has a little charge fire, shoots out a single target shockwave upon use, and the damage scales with movement. So you see that little pressure gauge right there? That pressure gauge, the more it goes up, the more damage it will deal. So, like, I'm gonna get another source machine here. I'm sorry, buddy, but I need you as an example. I'm gonna go up to you, and I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah, and it has a cooldown if you use it at its max potential. Which is also pretty stupid. The source machine didn't even get transferred to a 2nd phase. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, people say it's overpowered, but it's really not, to be fair. I guess you will have it constantly in yellow all the time because V1's a goddamn bee, moves around a lot. But, like, this isn't even practical for the cyber grind, because if you're using this in the cyber grind, you're gonna be sent off into oblivion. So, if you like it, that's your cup of tea. But if you don't, then don't use it, because it's not that good if you don't like it. The blue variant allows you to shoot your core rejects as if it were a malicious rail cannon. This can actually also hit other core rejects and can even hit coins. So, like, if I were to, let's say, throw a coin, let's say, cause an explosion real quick. Nipple blasts. Throw another coin. Well, okay, this might take a little practice. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm stupid. Hold up, fellas, hold up. Do that. Charge it up. And it's not gonna target the coin. I think you actually have to manually shoot the coin with it. Wait. Okay, I might be a little autistic, fellas. But either way, if you manage to hit a coin with that, it will go through the coin. Like I said, it's pretty stupid. It's not that good. At least you can, like, create a semi-nuke. Like, if you do that, yeah, your core eject won't charge enough in time for you to even create a nuke in the first place, but it's... Anyway, enough of that. I'm beginning to sound like an idiot right now, but with the charge-up variant, it's sort of better. It's honestly the best one, in my opinion, the best variation of the alt shotgun, because you don't have to be moving for it to do much. It also creates a knuckle blast shockwave when you charge it up twice, which doesn't even do that much damage, but whatever. When it overpumps, on the other hand, this is what makes it better than the others. It creates a red explosion that's similar to a core eject. To a shot core eject. Which you can already do. If I wasn't bad at the game. Come on. There we go. I literally had to do this thrice, please. You do not know how much tiring this is. And then the red variation hasn't changed whatsoever. Like, not at all. It's hardly changed. Even if you shoot the chainsaw, it won't do anything. It won't even break it, despite counting as a knuckle blast. So, yeah, not very good. Honestly, I'd be better off without it. Honestly, you would be better off without it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get on to the enemy changes. I'm gonna go through these very fast. And some don't even have changes, so it's just gonna make it even faster. For starters, the Filth can now jump at you while you're in the air. This deals about the same damage as if he were to bite you. Just like that. Strays also slightly predict your movement. Just slightly. Well, not really just slightly, they can kind of hit you. Honestly, they hit you a lot more. Guess they predict your movements. This guy sucks at aiming, but he will still slightly predict your movements. Schisms got increased damage. Basically have increased damage now, and can shoot in a straight line. Or at least, I thought they had increased damage. I think I saw a recording where they did 33 damage, but either way, he also kind of predicts your movements as well. Shoots in a straight line. Honestly, now very much annoying, and is actually probably the most lethal fodder enemy, as they're the most tanky and shoot the most projectiles aimed in your direction. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. The soldier now does a freaking combat roll. Like, just straight up. Whenever he's about to shoot, he does a combat roll. This doesn't really make him that much harder to hit, per se, but just keep that in mind. Doesn't really do much, but still. You can also have some funny scenarios with it, where he just, like, dodge rolls off of stairs, and he just falls. Stalkers is probably gonna scare you the most, honestly. Because, watch this, right? We're gonna get this guy to explode. Come on, buddy, hurry up here. Yeah, he can explode multiple times. Kill those things as soon as possible. Sispy and Insurrection still have a change, other than the fact that they're bolder or slightly faster, so I'm not really gonna show that. The Ferryman, on the other hand, did get a pretty neat change. For one attack no longer makes him a budget source machine. So you know his little lightning attack where you get too far from him, he'll just cast lightning upon you until you come closer again. He'll just use that attack whenever. Like, straight up, he'll just use that attack whenever. Come on, buddy. Use it. It's being really stingy. There we go. Yeah, he'll just use that crap whenever. And even when you do get close to him again, he won't cast it away. So, you're always going to be on the move with these guys, especially when there's two of them around in the cyber grind, so be careful. Source machines, now actually, for one, they get up faster, and for two, when they throw their swords, they can now bitch slap you, attempt to bitch slap you when they don't have their sword. So, careful with that. Drones now move a lot more freely and are a lot more harder to hit. Yeah, I mean, look at this right now. They're hardly touching my crosshairs. They're playing Toho with my crosshairs, for the love of God. Good luck trying to hit these guys manually. Street Cleaners now aim slightly upwards. And that's just about it. Can't catch you off guard. Makes him a little more lethal. That's about it. V2 hasn't changed. Most of the story bosses haven't changed, except Gabriel, Earthmover, and Sisyphus. Mind Flayer's not changed. The Sentry has changed a little bit as well. He'll now shoot twice. He'll just shoot twice. That's about it. Can catch you off guard though, I will admit. It is lethal. It's actually pretty bad. I've died a couple times to that. Gunnermen now enrage when you bust their shields. And will now throw an unparryable bitch slap at you. They'll try to backhand you. Try to watch your tone. They will exit this enraged state eventually, to which you can parry them again. Just like that. That's really about it, though. Their minigun doesn't even gain tighter accuracy when they are enraged, so just know that. Gunnermen no longer slip when they try to punch you. Just like they did in the launch days. But they will still slip if you oil them. Like that. Which you can parry them. Look at his little bits fly. Earthmover also got a change. He will now spawn all his... I'll show you guys later. As usual. I did so for the past 2 recordings. Maurice now projectile vomits on you. This little beam attack doesn't change. Yeah, it doesn't change. This makes him more prone to parrying, and the red revolver actually kind of makes him a little easier, but whatever. Cerberus now throws his ore more often when you're closer to him. Can dash twice, and his shockwave, if you would do shockwave. Now spawns a slightly slower shockwave that can hit you at times. Hideous Mass doesn't really have much of a change, except I think he has a slightly larger clap attack range. I'm not sure if he does, but I think his clap attack range is... I think he's actually aiming with his arms. I'm not sure if he can always do that, but I think he can hit you with his arms. His harpoon also has increased health, and he can shoot his harpoon in his enraged state. So, yeah, Hideous Mass has got a slight glow up. They're actually very threatening in the Cyberground now because you now have no safe phase where he's harpoonless. Be very wary about him. Idols have no change. Mannequins have no change. Minotaur also has no change. Gabriel now has a lunge attack with his spear. Yeah, like that. He'll now lunge at you with a spear. I'm a bad Portugal player. He can still do his drop attack, don't worry, but he can now just do the lunge attack. In his second phase, too, he'll also attack while taunting. Forgot to mention that. I accidentally deleted all swords, hold up. Just wait till he gets his swords back. There we go. Alright, so he got his swords back. He, like you saw there, he fights with taunting. And he can cast his swords around you to hurt you. So be careful of that. He can also do those same very things in his second fight, where he attacks while taunting and casts his swords around you. So also be careful in the second fight. Virtues now have a longer beam. Now basically have a longer beam time. It stays around longer. Makes them even more annoying, as if they already weren't annoying. I don't think secret bosses have changed whatsoever, except the mysterious Druid Knight, because he now has extreme agility. The Flesh Prison and Flesh Panopticon. The Flesh Prison now spawns 4 Maurices, while the Flesh Panopticon now spawns 2, as opposed to when they spawn 2 and 1 respectively. But yeah, you see, it's got about 4 of them. Not sure if it's 3 or 4, probably 4. And the Flesh Panopticon now has 2 instead of just 1. As you see here. I think he's also got less eyes to compensate. Yeah, he's got less eyes, but he does have more Maurices. Minos Prime is unchanged. Sisyphus Prime does have a little change, but it's in the second phase, so I gotta damage him a little bit.
You can't escape.
There we go. Alright, so when he does Be Gone and You Can't Escape, he will now spawn an exploding star when he does so.
Destroy.
Similar to Destroy. Yeah, like that.
You can't escape.
And then when he does You Can't Escape, yeah, as you can see right there, exploding star. So be careful of that, because that will send you into a combo sometimes. It never happened to me personally. I'm pretty good at getting out combos, but he can do that, and I would be very wary about it. Anyway, let's move on to what changed with the Earth Mover. I'll just cut to that in 3, 2, 1. Magic! Alright, so when you start the fight, he now has an entire security system. He now has an entire security system active as soon as you turn it on. Either way, you get the point. He has his entire security system. What more do you want me to say? You just destroy this crap. Easy to do, as always. Doesn't make it much harder. It's always easy. Unless Akita makes it harder. I don't know, though. Second phase isn't changed whatsoever. It's just the exact same. Alright, go up here. Alright, and when you basically start the fight, yeah, you notice that little laser wall over there? Yeah, you can't circle him anymore. You can no longer circle him. You now actually have to dodge his laser beams. Detrimental, I know. He also spawns his idols way faster, it seems. You don't actually have to get rid of his idols. So yeah, there's that. It's almost done. There we go. Nothing really changed for the final part, but I'll still do the final part because I like its music. Who doesn't? Alright, and that's basically all the changes. to the weapons and the enemies in brutal mode. Yeah, that's basically all the weapons and enemy changes in the brutal mode. I hope it is, at least. Anyway, hope I didn't miss anything. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing my suffering voice, and I don't know, whoever you did enjoy about this video. This is basically as in-depth as I could go. But, I don't know, I guess I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this guide.